I'm Dr. Andy Wheeler. I'm the first year Director of Studies for the first year engineers at St John's. So I'm responsible for organising the small group teaching for our first year engineers. Now, I think engineering is really a great degree to take because it allows you to solve really interesting real world problems. So you essentially in engineering we learn about sort of fundamental physics and chemistry, and we apply that understanding to solve interesting problems and ultimately hope to improve technology and everyday life. The difference really, an engineering degree really differs from sort of a science degree in the sense that we are learning the science topics and maths topics, but we're really then putting that understanding into practice in a very hands-on real world way. So the advantage of studying at Cambridge, I think, is that the degree here for the first 2 years is very broad. So if you're not quite sure which engineering area you would like to focus in on, you really have 2 years where you can explore a wide range of different types of engineering and then specialise later on in your 3rd and 4th years. So it gives you really time to learn other areas and develop a whole range of transferable skills applicable to a broad range of engineering disciplines. So that could be coding and computing, data analysis, presentation skills and writing skills, research skills, and a whole range of sort of team working and transferable types of skills. Just to give you an example of what you could be studying here at Cambridge, in the first year, for instance, the students cover maths and coding, mechanical engineering, thermofluid dynamics, thermodynamics, and structural analysis and materials, as well as studying electrical circuits as well. So you can already see that in the first year there's a very broad range of topics that are studied. Okay, so what I would say is that if you're interested in the application of science to solve some real world and interesting problems, I think engineering is a good degree to take.
Hi, my name is Candela, and this October I'm going to be starting my 3rd year of engineering. I chose engineering because I wanted a really mathematically focused course, but also with tons of real life practical applications. In engineering here, you get the time sitting in your room, sitting in your desk, tackling the hard questions, struggling, but also the time in labs with your friends, seeing the concepts you learn at lectures actually really come to life and understanding them. I chose particularly engineer at Cambridge because I was really interested in the general engineering option. It was hard enough for me to decide I wanted to do engineering when I left school. I can't even imagine like actually having to decide whether I wanted to do mechanical, electrical, civil engineering. Engineering here allows you to have 2 years of learning about all the disciplines so that you can actually after make an informed decision of what you really want to do. Me, for example, I ended up choosing information engineering when my first thought, on my first day was like, I'm going to be a mechanical engineer, and they actually are like totally the opposite. The thing I like the most about engineering here though would be the long labs. In first year you get to build, we had the structural design project, so we got to build a cantilever, so basically just a structure you hang out at a wall and then it has to take lots of weight at the other side. It's really fun because it gets quite competitive, you know, who can hang the working load using like the least materials, having the least cost. In second year, you also get to do some sort of project like this, also really fun. We had to build a robot that had to do all sorts of things, go through a tunnel, follow lines, pick up some other stuff. It's again really fun, this time done in teams of 5 and during 4 weeks, and it also gets quite competitive, but that's not really the point. I mean, the workload can get a bit heavy during these few weeks, but it's something we all definitely look forward and something you will really enjoy if you end up coming here.